Welcome back. Today we are looking ahead, like really looking ahead, to the real estate landscape of 2026.
Oh, yeah. It feels like the future, but if you're in the industry, you know 2026 is basically tomorrow.
Exactly. And we're diving into some insights from Dan Duffy. He's the CEO of United Real Estate Group, and he has some pretty strong opinions on who's going to win big next year.
So, Duffy is actually kicking off the Housing Economics Summit in Dallas this February. And his main point? It's all about data.
But not just having data, right?
Right. It's about differentiation. He says reading forecasts is one thing, but the real strategy is staying nimble and actually applying that data to make decisions.
So here's the spicy part. Duffy predicts a major segmentation in the market. Basically, the industry is splitting into two distinct groups.
The winners and the ones playing catch up.
Exactly. He breaks it down into Group 1 and Group 2. And you definitely want to be in Group 1.
Let's talk about Group 1. These are the leaders who doubled down during the downturn. They managed their capital, sure, but they invested heavily in data hygiene and AI.
That term data hygiene is so key. It means their systems are clean and ready to go. Duffy says these folks built past the downturn and are ready to catch the first waves of the improved market.
Then there's Group 2. These are the leaders who went into survival mode. They focused only on cutting costs to stay profitable in the short term.
And that's the trap. Duffy says because they cut so deep, they'll be stuck restoring their foundation while the market takes off. They're going to miss that initial surge. So how do you avoid that? Duffy says you need a data-first posture.
I love that phrasing. It's not just about looking at a spreadsheet once a month. It's about investing in third-party data, proprietary data, and really using AI to drive unit economics.
Totally. If you aren't feeding your AI good data, you're just guessing.
And here is a quote that really stuck with me. Duffy said, "The point of competition has already shifted."
Oof, that is heavy. It means if you're just starting to think about data now, you're already late.
Yeah, the advantage is already with the companies that prioritized this years ago.
But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Duffy is actually super excited about the 2026 market.
He is. He's predicting over 4 million existing homes sold. And for United Real Estate specifically, he says they are in total control of their growth.
Even with just over 1% market share, he thinks they can grow regardless of conditions because of that data foundation.
He lists a few reasons for this optimism. We've had 3 years of volume below the natural demand curve. That pressure has to release.
Plus, he mentions seller price acquiescence, which is a fancy way of saying sellers are finally getting realistic, and favorable interest rate trends.
He literally calls it wind in sails, which is the vibe we all need.
So the takeaway? Don't settle for just having the data. Learn to harness it.
Exactly. Find the signal in the noise. If you want the full roadmap, Duffy is speaking at the Housing Economics Summit in Dallas on Feb 10.
Check it out if you want to be in Group 1. Thanks for listening, everyone.